The Kingdom of Great Britain came into being on the 1st of May 1707, as a result of the political union of the Kingdom of England, which included Wales and the Kingdom of Scotland. The terms of the union had been negotiated the previous year, and laid out in the Treaty of Union. The Parliaments of Scotland and of England then each ratified the treaty via respective Acts of Union. 5 ally separate states, England and Scotland had shared a monarch since 1603, when on the death of the childless Elizabeth I, James VI of Scotland became, additionally, James I of England, in an event known as the Union of the Crowns. Slightly more than 100 years later, the Treaty of Union enabled the two kingdoms to be combined into a single kingdom, merging the two parliaments into a single Parliament of Great Britain. Queen Anne, who was reigning at the time of the union, had favored deeper political integration between the two kingdoms, and became the first monarch of Great Britain. The union was valuable to England's security, because Scotland relinquished first, the right to choose a different monarch on Anne's death, and second, the right to independently ally with a European power, which could then use Scotland as a base for the invasion of England. Although now a single kingdom, certain aspects of the former independent kingdoms remained separate, as agreed in the terms in the Treaty of Union. Scottish and English law remained separate, as did the Presbyterian Church of Scotland and the Anglican Church of England. England and Scotland also continued to each have its own system of education. The creation of Great Britain happened during the War of the Spanish Succession, in which just before his death in 1702 William III had reactivated the Grand Alliance against France. His successor, Anne, continued the war. The Duke of Marlborough won a series of brilliant victories over the French, England's first major battlefield successes on the continent since the 100 Years' War. France was nearly brought to its knees by 1709, when King Louis XIV made a desperate appeal to the French people. Afterwards, his General Marshal Villars managed to turn the tide in favor of France. A more peace-minded government came to power in Great Britain, and the treaties of Utrecht and Rastatt in 1713, 1714 ended the war. British historian G.M. Trevelyan argues that Treaty of Utrecht, which ushered in the stable and characteristic period of 18th century civilization, marked the end of danger to Europe from the old French monarchy, and it marked a change of no less significance to the world at large, the maritime, commercial, and financial supremacy of Great Britain.